Japan, the land of the rising sun. From the bustling megacity of Tokyo to the breathtaking mountains of the Japanese Alps, Japan is filled with diverse landscapes, rich traditions, and unforgettable places waiting to be discovered. For many travelers, Japan sits at the very top of their bucket list, and I felt exactly the same way. It's one of my favorite countries to explore, and I was excited to have the chance to return once again. Over the next 2 weeks, I'll be traveling across this incredible country, visiting 7 different cities and fitting in as many essential experiences as possible. Along the way, I'll be sharing everything I see and learn, with the goal of helping you plan your own adventure through this fascinating country. The route. Here's a quick overview of the journey ahead. We begin in Osaka, often called the Kitchen of Japan, a city famous for its amazing food, vibrant streets, and energetic nightlife. From there, we travel to the secluded temple town of Koyasan, where we'll spend the night inside a Buddhist temple. Next is Nara, home to Nara Park and its famous free-roaming deer. After Nara, we continue to Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan, known for its temples, gardens, and deep cultural heritage. From Kyoto, we board the train to Kanazawa, a city renowned for its gold leaf production and for being home to one of the 3 great gardens in Japan. We then head into the mountains to Takayama, where we'll wander through the beautifully preserved old town and unwind in a traditional Japanese onsen. We chose to visit Japan during the autumn season, and it's easily my favorite time of year to visit, thanks to the stunning autumn foliage and the comfortable, mild weather. For most of this trip, public transportation will be the main way to get around, so you'll want to pick up an IC card. IC cards are rechargeable travel cards that can be used for train and subway fares, and even for purchases at many convenience stores and shops. They work across most major cities, though in some remote areas, you may still need to buy a separate local ticket. A quick note about the Japan Rail Pass. If you follow this itinerary exactly, you won't need the JR Pass. The Japan Rail Pass is excellent for travelers doing a round-trip journey because it can cover the cost of returning to your starting point. But since this itinerary is a point-to-point trip, starting in Osaka and ending in Tokyo, it's actually cheaper to buy single-fare tickets for each leg of the journey. For navigation, I've always relied on Google Maps while traveling in Japan. It works extremely well and even shows the train connections you'll need to make. For more detailed route planning and schedules, I also recommend checking out Hyperdia. Osaka. We begin our adventure in Osaka. Known as the Kitchen of Japan, Osaka is the birthplace of many of the country's favorite dishes. It's a modern, lively city where the focus is simple: eat well, drink well, and have a good time. People seem to talk louder here, laugh louder, and stay out later, and honestly, that's part of the charm. We arrived late in the evening and made our way to the hotel. After dropping off our bags, we headed straight to Dotonbori, the heart of downtown Osaka. Dotonbori is famous for the iconic Glico Man sign, its neon lights, endless shops, and countless food stalls. We wandered through the busy streets, sampling a few treats along the way, before stopping for dinner at the ever-popular Ichiran Ramen, known for its rich tonkotsu ramen. It was Lisa's first time trying it, and she definitely approved. The next morning, we visited Namba Yasaka Shrine, a small but unique shrine best known for its enormous lion head stage. If you're planning to visit many shrines and temples in Japan, it helps to know the basic etiquette. Here's the quick version. Ring the bell if there is one. Bow twice. Clap twice. Bow once more. After the shrine, we made our way to Osaka Castle. This is one of Japan's most famous landmarks, and it played a crucial role in the unification of Japan during the 16th century. Later, we explored Amerikamura, which has been the center of Japanese youth culture in Osaka for more than 40 years. Often compared to Harajuku in Tokyo, It's a great place to see the latest fashion trends and discover unique local brands. To get a panoramic view of the city, we visited the Umeda Sky Building. Its famous observation deck offers spectacular views across the entire skyline of Osaka. When dinner time arrived, we headed to Okaru, which is arguably my favorite okonomiyaki restaurant in the city. Okonomiyaki is a savory Japanese pancake made with flour, eggs, cabbage, and a protein of your choice, all cooked on a hot griddle and topped with flavorful sauces. To finish the evening, we stopped by Don Quijote, the famous discount store chain found throughout Japan. What makes this particular Don Quijote in Osaka special is the Ferris wheel attached to the building. It's a bit of a gimmick, but it gives you a fun view overlooking Dotonbori and the surrounding neon-lit streets. And if you happen to have more time in Osaka, there are still plenty of other areas worth exploring, including the old neon-lit neighborhood south of Minami, which has a completely different atmosphere from the modern downtown district. Koyasan is a peaceful and secluded temple town, hidden deep within the mountains of Wakayama Prefecture. Known as the spiritual center of Japan's Shingon Buddhism, Koyasan is home to more than 100 temples, with around 50 of them offering visitors the opportunity to stay overnight and experience traditional temple life. To make the journey easier, we purchased the Koyasan World Heritage Ticket, which covers transportation for the entire trip to Koyasan. Traveling from Osaka takes just under 2 hours, and without a doubt, the cable car ride from Gokurakubashi Station up to Koyasan is one of the most memorable parts of the journey. After arriving in the temple town, we checked into our temple lodging, Saizen Inn. The accommodation features traditional Japanese rooms with tatami mat floors, sliding paper doors, and shared bathroom facilities. This would be our home for the day and night, and honestly, it felt far more luxurious than we had expected. Our first stop was the historic Danjo-garan Temple Complex, one of the first religious sites established by Kobo Daishi. The complex contains around 20 temples and sacred buildings, including the impressive Konpo Daito, also known as the Great Pagoda. Just a short distance away stands the magnificent Diamond Gate. Once the original entrance to Koyasan, it now marks the final destination of the ancient Choishi Michi pilgrimage trail. From Diamond Gate, we continued to Kongo-buji, the head temple of Shingon Buddhism in Koyasan. We wandered through its beautiful halls and peaceful corridors before visiting Banryute, Japan's largest rock garden, which is said to represent 2 dragons emerging from a sea of clouds. After grabbing a quick snack from a local convenience store, we made our way to Koyasan's most famous attraction, Okunoin Cemetery. This mystical, moss-covered cemetery is the largest in Japan, stretching over 2 kilometers and containing more than 200,000 graves. The atmosphere here is incredibly peaceful and serene, making it the perfect place to spend an hour or more simply wandering through its ancient pathways. Okunoin is also home to the Kobo Daishi Mausoleum, where Kobo Daishi is believed to remain in eternal meditation. Photography and video recording are not permitted beyond the sacred bridge, so this is one place you'll have to experience for yourself. As evening arrived, we returned to our temple lodging and were welcomed with a traditional Buddhist meal. The dinner is completely vegetarian and closely resembles a traditional kaiseki-style dining experience. If you decide to stay overnight at a temple, don't miss the early morning ritual. It's an unforgettable experience and the perfect way to complete your stay. Our next destination was Nara, a historic city located between Osaka and Kyoto. Nara is best known for Nara Park and the hundreds of friendly deer that freely roam the surrounding area. If you'd like to feed them, you can purchase special deer crackers from vendors throughout the park, and many of the deer will politely bow in appreciation. The first major attraction we visited was Todaiji Temple. Inside stands the famous Nara Daibutsu, the largest bronze Buddha statue in the world. While exploring the temple, we also found the famous square hole in one of the wooden pillars, known as Buddha's nostril. Legend says that anyone who successfully crawls through it will be blessed with good health and good luck. Continuing through the park, we arrived at Kasuga Taisha, a beautiful Shinto shrine renowned for its hundreds of bronze lanterns. Many of these lanterns have been donated by worshippers over the centuries. They are illuminated only twice each year during the famous lantern festivals, held in February and again in August. To enjoy one of the best views in Nara, we decided to hike up Mount Wakakusa, a gentle hill standing 342 meters tall within the park. We're just making our way up Mount Wakakusa here in Nara. Lisa's right behind me. It's definitely a bit of a climb, but nothing too difficult. And it's absolutely worth the effort for the incredible panoramic views overlooking the city and Nara Park. After so much walking, it was time for a quick snack. No visit to Nara is complete without stopping by the famous mochi shop to watch its legendary mochi pounding show. And thankfully, the freshly made mochi tasted just as amazing as the performance itself. If you're looking for even more things to do in Nara, here are a few additional recommendations. Next, we arrived in Kyoto, the ancient capital of Japan and home to countless temples, shrines, palaces, and beautifully landscaped gardens. Because of its incredible cultural heritage, Kyoto remains one of Japan's most popular destinations, second only to Tokyo. We started the day by boarding an early morning train to Arashiyama, a district celebrated for its breathtaking natural scenery. Our first stop was the iconic Arashiyama bamboo grove. Just beside the bamboo forest stands Tenryuji, one of Kyoto's most important temples, famous not only for its history, but also for having one of the city's most beautiful gardens. Leaving Tenryuji, we enjoyed a relaxing walk along the Katsura River, the main river flowing through Arashiyama. From there, we took a short uphill walk to the charming Senkoji Temple, a place many visitors overlook and one of Arashiyama's hidden gems. Besides its peaceful atmosphere, the temple offers wonderful views and even the chance to meet the friendly temple dog. Of course, no trip to Arashiyama would be complete without visiting Iwatayama Monkey Park, home to more than 100 Japanese snow monkeys. The following morning, we began exploring Nishiki Market, Kyoto's famous food market, known for its incredible variety of local specialties and street food. There are over 100 stalls and shops in Nishiki Market, selling local dishes, fresh seafood, and regional produce. Gion is the traditional entertainment district of Kyoto and one of the city's major tourist attractions. The best way to explore Gion is simply by walking through its many historic streets. One of the highlights is Hanami-Koji, a street famous for its traditional tea houses and one of the best places to catch a glimpse of a working geisha. The next morning, we headed to another iconic destination, Fushimi Inari Shrine. The shrine is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice, and is world famous for its thousands of torii gates. As you can see, it gets extremely crowded, but the farther you hike up the mountain, the fewer people you'll encounter. We had heard that temples are among the best places to experience Japan's spectacular autumn foliage. Our first stop was Nanzenji, known for its impressive brick aqueduct and beautiful temple grounds. Right next door is a Kando Temple, another famous autumn foliage destination, celebrated for its stunning gardens. The final place we visited in Kyoto was the charming alleyway of Pontocho. Known for its atmospheric dining scene, lined with restaurants and bars, we decided to enjoy our last meal in Kyoto here and treated ourselves to some very expensive beef. And yes, it was absolutely worth the price. If you've got more time in Kyoto, here are a few extra places worth checking out. To reach our next destination, we boarded the JR Thunderbird Limited Express, a journey of around 2 hours to Kanazawa. It was the perfect opportunity to try one of Japan's famous bento box train meals, available at many railway stations across the country. Kanazawa is often referred to as Little Kyoto, and it's easy to understand why. The city has preserved many beautifully maintained historic districts. It's also renowned for its gold leaf production, accounting for over 99% of Japan's total output. Add in several excellent art museums and one of the country's finest gardens, and Kanazawa truly feels like one of Japan's hidden gems. Although most of the city's main attractions are centrally located and can easily be explored on foot, buses remain the primary mode of transportation. You can use an IC card on the JR Machi bus line, while other bus routes require either a local one-day pass or payment of the regular fare. Since it was close to our hotel, we first visited Omicho Market, a market with over 300 years of history, dating back to the Edo period. Today, it's a lively food market with more than 170 stalls, earning the nickname the Kitchen of Kanazawa. For lunch, we stopped by the very popular Mori Mori Sushi, a well-known conveyor belt sushi restaurant located inside the market. Like many restaurants throughout Japan, orders are placed using a tablet, or you can simply grab your favorite dishes directly from the conveyor belt. Kanazawa has no shortage of museums, but one that especially caught my attention was the D.T. Suzuki Museum. It was built to honor the life and work of Daisetsu Taitaro Suzuki, one of Japan's most influential Zen Buddhist philosophers. We began the next day at Oyama Shrine, where we were lucky enough to witness a traditional wedding ceremony taking place during our visit. After exploring the castle grounds, we arrived at Kenroku-en Garden. The garden is especially famous for its protective ropes, carefully tied in cone-shaped formations around the trees to support them during the heavy winter snow. It's widely considered one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan, and one of the country's finest places to experience the changing seasons. Within the garden, you'll also find a traditional Japanese tea house where visitors can take part in an authentic tea ceremony. Just outside the garden is Hakuichi, famous for serving its unique gold leaf-covered soft-serve ice cream. Being in Kanazawa, I simply had to try it. Higashi-Chaya district is one of Kanazawa's 3 historic tea house districts. In the past, geishas entertained wealthy guests here with traditional dancing, music, and drinking games. Today, many of the historic buildings have been transformed into restaurants, cafes, and souvenir shops, but it remains one of the city's must-visit destinations. While researching Kanazawa, I discovered a small ramen shop known for serving black miso ramen. As a ramen lover, I couldn't resist giving it a try. We started the morning exploring the beautifully preserved Old Town, where a daily morning market was taking place. We also visited Takayama Jinya, a historic government building that once served as the administrative headquarters of Hida Province. Later, we wandered through Sanmachi Suji, a charming historic district lined with traditional merchant houses and sake breweries. If you're interested in Japanese sake, this is definitely the place to try it. Takayama is also a popular stop for travelers heading to the famous village of Shirakawa-go. If you don't have enough time to visit Shirakawa-go, as was the case for us, a great alternative is the Hida Folk Village, an open-air museum showcasing traditional mountain homes similar to those found in Shirakawa-go. It was now time to check into our Ryokan. We boarded a bus to Okuhida Onsen, where we arrived at our traditional Japanese inn for the night. The Ryokan featured authentic Japanese-style rooms, the option of a private onsen, and access to relaxing rooftop hot springs. Before taking a soak, we enjoyed a traditional kaiseki dinner, a beautifully prepared, multi-course Japanese meal. When we returned to our room afterward, we found it transformed for the evening, with our futons neatly prepared for a comfortable night's sleep. It's definitely a place I'd love to revisit one day. From there, we boarded the Shinkansen bullet train and headed toward the final destination of our trip, Tokyo. Skyscrapers, bright lights, incredible efficiency, and endless energy. There isn't much left to say about Tokyo that hasn't already been said. It's one of the world's greatest modern cities, packed with enough attractions and experiences to keep any traveler busy for weeks. During our stay, we checked into the Tokyo Zen Capsule Hotel. Although I've stayed in capsule hotels before, this one felt far more unique. Inspired by traditional Japanese interiors, each capsule offered considerably more space than a typical capsule hotel, making for a much more comfortable stay. Combined with all the expected amenities, it turned out to be an excellent place to stay. On our first day in Tokyo, we visited Meiji Shrine. The entrance is marked by a massive torii gate that leads into a peaceful forest surrounding the shrine. The shrine is dedicated to the deified spirits of Emperor Meiji and Empress Shokan, and today welcomes over 3 million visitors each year. Not far away lies Harajuku, with Takeshita Street serving as its lively center. The following day, we dedicated our time to exploring Akihabara, Tokyo's legendary electric town. Known as the heart of Japan's geek culture, Akihabara is filled with anime, manga, video games, electronics, and maid cafes. Whether you're a fan of Japanese pop culture or not, it's still a fascinating place to explore. Try your luck in one of the many arcades, show off your dance moves, or see if you can win a prize. And with so many shops around, you might even discover the perfect souvenir. On our final day in Tokyo, we visited TeamLab Borderless, an incredible digital art museum featuring immersive, interactive exhibits. One of the highlights is Borderless World, famous for its breathtaking waterfall-inspired digital artwork. There's also Crystal World, featuring thousands upon thousands of colorful LED lights. Perhaps the museum's most iconic installation is the Forest of Lamps, though be prepared for long queues. I don't think I'll ever get tired of visiting this incredible country, and I hope this guide has either helped you plan your own trip or inspired you to experience Japan for yourself. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at GLOBETREK.